To be physically healthy, we take care of our diet, of exercise, good sleep. Similarly, for emotional health, I am the creator of my feelings and thoughts, but what is the source of what I create? Emotional diet. In order to be emotionally healthy, I need to take care of my emotional diet. Please fix this one line here forever. It'll help you to take care of your emotional diet. What I watch, what I read, what I listen to creates my thoughts and feelings. Everything I watch, everything I read, everything I listen to creates my emotions and feelings. So information that goes in, what I watch, read and listen, the information goes in, and it's what goes in that creates our thoughts and feelings. Since the time we are flooded with information from media and social media, too much content, too much. 24/7 we have content at hand. Every click is content. And we need to check the quality of that content. If I watch movies or serials which are crime-based, and I watch them a little too often, then eventually, sooner or later, fear will start becoming my emotion. Because I have consumed content which is fear-based. If I consume content which is about terror, which is about violence, and I consume it on a regular basis, then eventually, sooner or later, anger and aggression becomes my emotion. So what I watch, read, listen is my emotional nutrition. And as will be the quality of that emotional diet, so will be the quality of my thoughts. Many of us, the first thing in the morning when we wake up, for many of us, the first thing that we check is our phone. Open my eyes and it's my phone. And in my first thought of the morning, I get connected to the outside world. What does the world have to say to me this morning? What do my friends on social media have to say to me this morning? And just within the first few minutes, I consume content. It's these first few minutes which are very, very crucial. So experiment with the new self-discipline. This is a self-discipline that we have to create. And you can do that this night and tomorrow morning and see how it works, because it really, really works. Let's begin the first hour of the morning without technology, which means phone, TV. Just an hour in the morning. Which means if I wake up at 5, then I switch on my phone at 6. Giving my mind that hour to be with myself, to think about myself, to create beautiful thoughts, to meditate, to study. Study and absorb content which is full of compassion, love, happiness, because if I consume that, then that is what I become. First hour of the morning, just an hour. Take care of the emotional diet in the first hour of the morning. Can we experiment first 1 hour without the phone? Ready to make it a self-discipline? Yes? Yes? Self-discipline, only 1 hour. Only 1 hour, which means we will read and listen to the world news an hour later. We will check our social media posts an hour later. We will see our work related emails and messages an hour later. I don't need to be at work in my mind at 6 o'clock in the morning. If I go to work at 7 or 8, I don't need to be at work in my mind at 6 o'clock in the morning. My mind needs rest. Today we are emotionally unwell, which means we create disturbing emotions because our mind is tired. It is fatigued because it's consuming negative content. So, just an hour in the morning, we don't need to do a digital detox for an entire day. It won't work. We can't consume junk food for 10 days and then one day detox. And then next 10 days again consume junk food. It doesn't work that way. We will consume healthy diet every day to be healthy always. So just an hour in the morning, no technology, and spending that hour to study spiritual principles, meditate, yoga, exercise, everything for the soul and for the body, which means the first 60 minutes of my day is my time. The world is talking today about me time. And everyone is saying, this is me time, this is me time. But I need to know what to do in that me time. Me time cannot be reading about the world news. That is not me time. Me time means me time. Me time means which will nourish me, which will energize me, which will strengthen me, which will allow me to create the right response always. Me time makes me healthy. So, first hour in the morning, and then during that first hour in the morning, create one affirmation for yourself. Create one affirmation. For example, our affirmation for tomorrow morning can be, I am a happy being. Next day, our affirmation can be, I am a compassionate being. Third day, our affirmation can be, I am a kind being. Fourth, I am a peaceful being. Fifth, I am a loveful being. Every day, a new affirmation. Affirmation means I choose how I'm going to be today. Most of us have a planner which says, what am I going to do today? So we plan our doing for the day, but we don't plan our being for the day. What we say, I am, and then we write after that, very soon becomes our reality. What is happening in the world today? People are saying, I am stressed. Somebody else is saying, I am upset. Another one is saying, I am depressed. And what many of us are saying, I am busy. Take care. Never ever write I am followed by a negative emotion. It will become our reality. I am should always be followed by a positive feeling. Even if it's not present today, it will become a reality if I start thinking and saying, I am. If I say I am stressed, so I will be. If I say I am depressed, so I will be. And if I start saying I am a happy being, very soon, so I will be. So meditation means choosing an affirmation creating a thought about that affirmation, and while creating that thought, visualizing yourself being that way throughout the day. So, like we've chosen that for next 24 hours, we are going to be calm and stable. So, for that, you will need to spend a few minutes tomorrow morning. Just sit back, few minutes. I am a happy being. And then see yourself throughout the day happy, stable, calm. That is meditation. Affirmation, visualizing that affirmation, and allowing it to get recorded here as an experience. Along with saying, I am a happy being, I can start adding another line to my affirmation, and that is, I am the child of God, the ocean of happiness. God loves me always. God is with me always. Let anything happen today. I am happy and I am protected by God's blessings. This is a blessing that I give to myself to begin the day. And if I begin the day with the right state of mind, the right preparation here, nothing during the day can touch us then after that. Emotional independence becomes normal. So, first hour of the morning, my time, choosing my affirmation, meditating, visualizing that affirmation, connecting to God, energizing ourselves, emotionally strengthening myself for the day. Then, during the day, at the Brahma Kumaris, we have a very, very beautiful practice. It's called traffic control of the mind. And which means after every hour, we pause for a minute. Just a minute. Meditation need not be hours. Meditation can be just for a minute. So every 59 minutes, pause, take a minute, revise the affirmation for the day. Which means tomorrow morning, I am a happy being. And then every hour, pause for a minute and revise and repeat, I am a happy being. See myself responding right to every situation. And we all have a minute. We all have a minute. Then, just before going to sleep, many of us today are not experiencing very good sleep. We are sleeping, but we are not experiencing deep sleep. And that's why some of us sometimes need to even take something to go to sleep. So when happiness did not remain natural, then sleep also does not become natural for us. And in some countries of the world, sleeping medicine is the highest selling medication. Natural became unnatural. Why is that happening? Because during the day, we're thinking too much. Just before going to sleep, we are again with technology. Again, feeding content inside. Whether it's a movie, whether it's a TV show, whether it's a comedy show which is talking about people or ridiculing somebody, whether it's a crime show, whether it's the world news. If I fill myself with this kind of content before going to bed, then it's very difficult for my mind to slow down. My mind will not be able to slow down because I stimulated and triggered my mind just before going to bed. So, to have good sleep, because good sleep is needed for emotional health. Good sleep is not just for physical health, good sleep is needed for emotional health. Good sleep is needed for me to respond right to every situation tomorrow. A tired mind gets irritated. A tired mind reacts. A nourished, nurtured mind responds with ease. So, second experiment is just before going to bed, an hour again without technology. So, our digital detox does not need to be for a day, it just needs to be 2 hours every day. First hour of the morning and last hour of the day. Because those 2 hours are most important for the mind. First hour of the morning decides how my day will be. Last hour of the day decides how my night sleep will be. And I need to take care what I consume in these 2 hours, the first and the last. And the last hour of the day, reflect on the day. Write out, if you want, what happened during the day and how did I respond to what happened during the day. And prepare your mind again with meditation to respond right to the same situation when it happens again the next day. Cleaning the mind and preparing it for the next day. So, first hour of the morning, a minute every hour, and the last hour of the day.